Hey guys, welcome back and welcome if you are new. I have some more easy and delicious weeknight meal ideas for you guys this week. So let's just get right on into the video. Okay, so we are going to start this week out with some chicken bacon ranch sliders. I've got some little mini buns here. These are the sweet Hawaiian little mini buns. I've got a mix of mozzarella and cheddar cheese in here. I've got some ranch dressing. I've got some bacon that I've already cooked and crumbled. I've got some onion powder and some garlic powder. I've got some chicken that I've had pre-sliced from the deli. I've got some french fries to go on the side. I've also got some Parmesan cheese and some green onions. I've also got some butter on the stove. I'm going to melt that up and I'm going to add in the onion powder, the garlic powder, and the chives into my butter and get that all nice and melted, and then we will assemble all of our little mini sandwiches. Okay, so I've just gone ahead and separated the tops and the bottoms. If you have to cut yours in half, just use a serrated knife and cut them in half, and then just separate the top and the bottom. And then I've got my little pan of melted butter with the garlic powder, onion powder, and the green onions. So I'm just going to brush some of that on the bottom pieces of the buns, and then I'm just going to put on some of the cheddar cheese here. Put half of that on there, and then chicken, bacon, top it with some of the ranch dressing, then top it with some more cheese, and brush the top layer with some of the butter, and then I'm going to put that on there, and then I'll show you what it looks like when I get it all assembled. Okay, so here is what they look like when they are all assembled. I just brushed the bottoms with some of that butter seasoning and layered on some cheese, some chicken, bacon, the ranch sauce, and both sides of the buns with some more of that butter sauce, and then just topped it with some Parmesan cheese. So now all I'm going to do is cover this loosely with some foil and put this in the oven for about 20 minutes, and then I'm going to take the foil off and let it cook for an additional 10 minutes uncovered, and then I will show you what my plate looks like. Alright, so here is my plate. I've got 2 of these sliders and some fries with some ketchup and black pepper, and that is what it looks like. So that's what's for dinner tonight. Okay, so my camera died while filming this, but I did get 2 pictures of it. So I've got the picture of the chili mixture and then the after. But the link to my blog is in the description box below, so you can just click that link and go check out the recipe. Okay, so what I'm going to make for dinner tonight, it's called pasta with brie and tomatoes. It's really good. It's kind of like the feta pasta, but it's different. I'm going to use brie instead of feta. So I've got my brie here, I've got some tomatoes, some pasta, cream, I've got some truffle oil, salt and pepper, olive oil, some basil, and some rosemary. I've got my oven preheated to 350 degrees. I've got a pot of water coming up to a boil on the stove. So what I'm going to do is cut my brie in half and wash my tomatoes off, and then I will meet you right back here, and then we will put all of this in my dish here and get this in the oven. Okay guys, so I've got everything in my pan here. All I did was I added a little bit of olive oil to my pan on the bottom so nothing sticks, and then I just cut the brie in half, put that in there, and then added my tomatoes as well as the rosemary. I just took it off the stem. I didn't chop it up or anything, I just added it in there, and then I put some salt and pepper on everything and added about 1.5 tablespoons of olive oil to this. So what I'm going to do now is put this in the oven for about 30 minutes and then cook my pasta. You know, while this is baking, I'm going to go ahead and cook my pasta, and it should be done right about the same time. So I will meet you right back here when this gets done and my pasta is done. Alright, so this just come out of the oven, and all I'm going to do now is add in my cream, about a teaspoon of truffle oil, and tear up my basil and add that in there. Give it a mix, and then add my pasta and stir it up. Make sure it's all well combined, and then I will meet you right back here and show you what it looks like. Okay guys, so this is what it looks like when it's all mixed up. Some of the tomatoes burst and the cheese is all nice and melted, and the pasta absorbed some of that sauce, and it smells so good. So I'm going to go ahead and make my plate, and then I'll show you what my plate looks like. Okay guys, so this is my plate. I've got some pasta here, and this pasta is absolutely delicious. You've got to try it. I will leave the recipe up on my blog. You can click the link in the description box below and just look up pasta with brie and tomatoes, and it'll pull it right up. If it's not up there yet, it will be up there soon, so keep an eye out if it's up there or not. And then I've just got some salad greens with a little bit of olive oil and some lemon juice, salt and pepper. So yeah, that's what's for dinner tonight. Alright, for dinner tonight, I'm going to be making the Pioneer Woman's Mesquite grilled chicken. I've just got this here. I will leave this book linked below in the description box, so if you want to check that out, you can. I've got her chicken here marinating in her marinade. It's just some olive oil, salt and pepper, some Worcestershire sauce, among other things, and that's just been marinating for a couple of hours. And I just let it come to room temperature. So I'm going to grill this up on my little grill pan on the stove, and I'm going to heat up some green beans, and I've got some pasta here that I need to eat, so I'm just going to have that. So I'm going to go ahead and get this on the stove. While this is cooking, I'm going to pop the green beans in the microwave, and then I will meet you back here and I will show you what everything looks like. Okay, so here is my plate. I've got the leftover pasta here. Like I said, I just needed to use up the rest of this, so I'm just going to have that as a side for today. I've got some green beans that I just popped in the microwave and cooked those to, you know, according to the package directions. And then I added some of this buttery steakhouse seasoning on top and just mixed that around. And this is the Pioneer Woman's Mesquite grilled chicken. So yeah, that's what I'm going to have for dinner tonight. Alright, so we are going to end this week off with some bacon cheeseburgers. I've got my tater tots in the air fryer here. They're cooking up. I thought I had French fries, but I did not, so tater tots it is. I've got 2 pre-made beef patties here. You can use whatever brand you like, or just portion it up from a pound of ground beef. The only thing I added to this was some Worcestershire sauce, or however you say that, and some of this onion butter all-purpose seasoning, and then I just let that kind of hang out for a little while in the fridge covered, and then I just brought it up to room temperature. I've got some bacon here. I'm just going to cook up a couple of slices of that. I've got some cheese. So what I'm going to do first is cook up my bacon and then my burger patties, and then I will show you what everything looks like when it's all plated up. Okay, so here is my plate. I've just got my burger here. I added some mayo, a little bit of greens, and then I have the cheese and bacon burger on there, and then my tater tots and some ketchup with some pepper. My daughter hasn't made her plate yet, so she's going to do that in a minute, but I've got some stuff laid out here just in case she wants it. She typically leaves her kind of plain, but whatever she wants to put on that. But yeah, that's what's for dinner tonight. Okay, so this is the meal plan for this coming week. On Monday, we're going to have a spaghetti carbonara. I've not had that in such a long time, so I seen it and I was like, yes, that sounds absolutely delicious. So I've got that on there for Monday. Tuesday we're gonna have Alice Springs chicken and some au gratin potatoes. Wednesday I'm gonna make homemade hamburger helper with some veggies. Thursday we're gonna do chicken wings, probably half hot and half lemon pepper. That's usually what we do, but we'll see when we get to Thursday what kind we're going to cook up. And on Friday, I have been wanting some beef stew. I know it's super hot outside, but I've just been craving some beef stew, so I'm going to do Instant Pot beef stew for Friday. So yeah, that is this week's meal plan. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, give this video a thumbs up. If you are not yet subscribed, I'd love for you to hit that subscribe button down below and be part of the family here. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.